I just want to be loved. Mark Curry's like a big brother to me. I love Harvey's like a uncle, and DL's like a bro. He says crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. Crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. And this is about...
I'm too close to it to have a real opinion. I would say yes, erase his name off all them shits, because those are our franchise from us.
I became like her gay friend. Being a minority in Hollywood is tough. You don't wait on Hollywood. Hollywood is a bank. And the decision makers don't get the... We always got a joke. My cousin said God rest you, he was in his funeral, and he was a motorcycle dude, and he loved motorcycles.
Like, the most gay friend out of the four.
None of us have, like, any gay friends, but
we're friends.
What?
What? That's rude.
Why is that rude?
Hey, yo, dog. Will you start making me look gay? Nah, man.
I ask you, have you ever been with a man?
You know what's funny is people...
Metro love there. I mean, that would make sense. I mean, if you're gonna, like, I guess women and gay men.
That's hilarious.
I think part of her is like, you know what?
She's rooting for me.
No, she's not rooting for you. She's attracted to you because you do.
That's right.
You look like a stud. She's like an intellectual nerd stud / like, I don't know.
Was it easy for her to come out to you, or did
said, Dad, I kissed a girl and I think I liked it, and I said,
there he is.
I said, breaking news to me in the form of a Katy Perry song. Why Katy Perry does it? Like artists I like. White people call each other. They pick up the phone. They'll argue on the phone, and at the end, they'll pick it up again and go, hey, I got this deal that we should do together. Mm-hmm. Brothers, we get all mad, we air it out, and we don't. That's why we burn bridges.
Right.
We don't build bridges. We have to build bridges, not burn them. When you burn them, they don't burn them. They keep their cities popping. We burn our bridges. I don't do that. Ego would tell you all this negative shit to make you not do the deal. I want you to know that I am hurting. I lost my father, who was one of my dearest friends, but the one thing I got from him and my mother that I want to give to all your listeners is, sometimes in your worst moment, it's okay to still feel joy. It's okay to search for smiles. It's okay to just be happy, and the world don't have to know what you feel.
Yeah.
And sometimes you could convince yourself that you're actually happy when you're really broken. And I went on stage and I did stand up. I found out my father died 15 minutes before my set. And I went and I did 2 shows. And then after the show, I cried my ass off. But the joy of what I do is that every stage I get on, I get to find smiles. So in your life, find smiles. You will need them. They will save your life. I love y'all. Or text my brother in his worst moment, like, yo, stay with it. Laugh at it. Learn to laugh at this moment, because you're going to have many more of these moments. Enjoy them. Because if you take them, you're going to be better. Everything is designed to make you better. And if you are afraid to fail, if you quit, that's when you fail, nigga.
Did you speak to any parties before you even, did you get permission, or do you even ask them about it?
Asking them Negroes. Will asked Chris, hey, man, can I slap you? And Chris asked Will, hey, you mind if I tell a joke on your wife? No. This is comedy, right? I think that people are getting way too sensitive nowadays.
I agree.
And I think that we need to get off social media. Not everybody needs an opinion. And some opinions you keep to yourself. But we got to enjoy life. We got to get back to laughing. We got to be less sensitive. And all this is being provoked, I think, by social media. We have to stop it. And, I don't know. I just had so much to say. Well, Kansas City, I'm going to miss my shows tonight because of a gate agent at United Airlines. So if you're in Kansas City, probably not going to make tonight's shows, and if I do, it's going to be late. Some gate agent. Sometimes you come across a dick. United, pick better people to work for you. Please.
I'm so freaking pissed.
It's becoming increasingly difficult for celebrities like Diddy and Harvey Weinstein to escape scrutiny as more of their questionable pasts come to light. Now, Marlon Wayans is stepping forward to share his experiences and add his voice to those calling them out. If you didn't know, the Wayans family has been a major force in Hollywood for decades, excelling in both television and film. The family's rise began with Keenen Ivory Wayans, the genius behind Fox's iconic sketch comedy show In Living Color. He, along with his siblings Damon, Kim, Sean, and Marlon, kept audiences entertained long after the show's run ended. Keenen went on to direct hit films like Scary Movie, while Damon found success on television with shows like My Wife and Kids. Meanwhile, Sean and Marlon became a dynamic duo in comedy, starring in fan favorites such as White Chicks and Little Man. However, in recent years, the Wayans family has stepped back from the spotlight. Whether it's due to shifting career paths, projects that didn't quite resonate with audiences, or simply new ventures, their presence in Hollywood has become less prominent. Fans have been left wondering what led to this quieter phase. Marlon Wayans, the youngest sibling, has always been the one to keep people laughing, often playing the role of the family clown. Recently, however, he's been more outspoken about some of the darker aspects of his Hollywood experience. In a promotional interview for his new comedy special God Loves Me, Marlon dropped some bombshells regarding his time working on the Scary Movie franchise, particularly his dealings with Harvey Weinstein. Marlon, alongside his brother Sean, co-wrote and starred in the original Scary Movie, with Keenen directing. The film was a huge success, leading to several sequels. However, Marlon has revealed that not everything behind the scenes was as smooth as it seemed. In a recent interview with the New York Times, he referred to Harvey Weinstein and his brother Bob as part of an evil regime, criticizing their shady business practices. He hinted that the Wayans family might be owed significant financial compensation for their work on Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5. Marlon didn't hold back in discussing the financial difficulties the family faced due to their dealings with the Weinsteins. He even joked that the brothers' laughs were as sinister as their business tactics. While Harvey Weinstein has since been convicted and imprisoned for his crimes, Marlon's revelations serve as a reminder of how many in Hollywood were negatively impacted by his actions. In a candid interview, Marlon Wayans opened up about the challenges he and his family faced in Hollywood, suggesting that the damage they endured was more about bad business deals than physical harm. The conversation touched on deep topics like grief and loss, but also provided insight into Marlon's personal experiences in the entertainment industry. When asked if his family would be compensated for an upcoming Scary Movie reboot, Marlon was straightforward, saying no and adding that it was a complicated issue. He acknowledged that while his family had suffered financially, they chose not to pursue legal action. Instead, they focused on moving forward and creating new projects. During an interview with Variety, Marlon didn't hold back, calling out the Weinstein Company for shady dealings regarding Scary Movie. He admitted that although the family could have fought for what was owed to them, they decided to take the high road and let their creative work speak for itself. Marlon hinted that the Weinsteins still owe the family money and described the situation as bad business. Despite the financial drama, Marlon remains dedicated to building his own legacy, even as the public continues to see him as the baby of the Wayans family. Marlon shared a lighthearted story about his brother Damon during a recent comedy tour. When Marlon offered to open for Damon at a show, Damon jokingly accused him of trying to steal his ticket sales, showcasing typical sibling rivalry. Marlon laughed it off, imitating Damon's response and reminding fans of the playful dynamic between the brothers. While his older brothers, Damon, Sean, and Keenan, might tease him, Marlon takes it in stride, knowing that it's all in good fun. He even joked that although Damon might not always like him, there's love at the core of their relationship. Marlon looks forward to a day when he can get comedic revenge on his brothers, but says he's saving it for when they're too old to clap back. The Wayans family is known for their tight-knit sibling dynamic, with humor playing a central role in their bond. Marlon recounted how his brothers have playfully abused him over the years, including dressing him up in a little suit for the Oscars while they looked stylish, a classic case of baby brother treatment. Lastly, Marlon cleared up rumors about his brother Sean, who has been the subject of speculation ever since his character Ray in Scary Movie raised questions about his sexuality, especially after the memorable locker room scene. Through it all, the Wayans brothers continue to navigate Hollywood with humor, resilience, and an unbreakable family bond. Sean Wayans, known for his role as Ray in Scary Movie, faced considerable speculation about his personal life due to a scene where his character questions if his outfit looks gay and later asks his girlfriend to dress as a man. This blurring of lines between his character and real life fueled rumors about Sean's sexuality. However, it's essential to remember that an actor's role doesn't necessarily reflect their personal life. In reality, Sean was in a long-term relationship with fitness expert Ursula Alberto, with whom he has 3 children, Leela, Ilya, and Marlon Jr. Although Sean and Ursula separated in 2008, Sean has largely remained out of the public eye, directing focus back to his work rather than his personal affairs. Marlon Wayans, too, has faced his share of wild rumors. In 2010, after being seen with someone whom fans speculated was a transgender person, Marlon swiftly addressed the situation. He took to Twitter to clarify that both he and Sean are straight, even humorously calling out a blog for misidentifying his friend. Despite the Wayans brothers' ability to brush off such rumors, it hasn't been without its challenges, particularly for Marlon as a father. Marlon's daughter, Amay, who identifies as LGBTQIA+, has been the target of ignorant online comments. In 2019, Marlon posted a heartfelt message to Amay on Instagram for Pride Month, celebrating her identity with a touching caption. Unfortunately, the post attracted some negative feedback from trolls who criticized Marlon for supporting his daughter. Marlon, however, was undeterred. He publicly defended Amay, making it clear that he is proud of her and would not change a thing. By using his platform to stand against homophobia, Marlon has shown he's not only a talented comedian, but also a dedicated and supportive father. In response to the hateful comments, Marlon chose not to delete them, but to leave them visible as a stark reminder of the ongoing ignorance. He believes in confronting hate directly, using his voice to educate and foster a more inclusive environment for his daughter and others like her. Recently, Marlon further opened up about his personal life during an interview on The Breakfast Club. He discussed his upcoming comedy special, tentatively titled Skittles. Through his work and public statements, Marlon continues to address both personal and broader social issues, proving his commitment to both his craft and his family's well-being. The Wan family, renowned for their remarkable contributions to Hollywood, has had a journey filled with both triumphs and trials. At the heart of their story is Marlon Wayans, who has been candid about his experiences as a parent supporting his transgender child. Marlon has openly shared how challenging it was initially to adjust to using the correct pronouns, but his dedication to his children's happiness and acceptance remains steadfast. For Marlon, ensuring his children feel loved and supported at home is crucial for their confidence as they face the world. However, the Wayans family's public life hasn't been without its controversies. Marlon's brother, Damon Wayans, has also been at the center of debate. Damon stirred controversy with his comments defending Bill Cosby during the height of the allegations against him. In an interview with The Breakfast Club, Damon questioned the credibility of some of Cosby's accusers, which led to significant backlash. He later issued an apology to those affected by Cosby's actions, but maintained his stance that some accusations seemed questionable. Damon's career spans from his early work on In Living Color to creating successful shows like My Wife and Kids. Despite his achievements, his outspoken opinions have sometimes overshadowed his professional successes. His attempt to revive sketch comedy with The Underground failed to gain traction and was canceled after 1 season. This, along with other controversies, has had an impact on his career. Despite the ups and downs, the Wayans family remains one of Hollywood's most prominent dynasties. They have faced speculation and rumors, including unfounded connections to producer Harvey Weinstein, who worked on Scary Movie. The Wayans brothers have firmly distanced themselves from such narratives, though the rumors have affected their careers. In navigating their public and personal challenges, the Wayans family has shown resilience. Whether it's Marlon addressing critics, Sean Wayans setting the record straight, or Damon voicing controversial opinions, the Wayans brothers continue to be a focal point in the entertainment industry. Their journey through Hollywood is marked by a mix of success, family drama, and enduring relevance. As the Wayans family continues to shape their legacy, they remain a topic of conversation for fans and critics alike. Their ability to stay in the spotlight, despite controversies, highlights their significant impact on the entertainment world. What are your thoughts on the Wayans family's journey? Share your views in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on celebrity news. See you next time.